gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How was your week? My week was beautiful. My week was really, really beautiful. And yeah, here I am today to talk to you guys. Yeah, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. What do we do here? We talk about product management, everything product management. So I decided a month ago that I want to start creating content, product management content for entry level product managers. And yeah, so if there is anything you want me to talk about, any topic that I've not covered, just drop it in the comment section. And no, it is not just for entry level product managers, right? If you are an experienced product manager and you feel like, oh, there are some tips you can drop for us, please drop it in the comment section too. We'd love to hear from you, our healthers, our leaders. Just kidding. But yeah, so experienced product managers, you are not left out. Always dropping, always checking on us. These people doing? Are they doing well? Are they doing well? Check us out, check up us so that we can all learn together. Yeah, so today we are going to be talking about a very, very important major topic that you need to know as a product manager. You get me? All right, let's get serious. All right, so when you are writing your product requirement documents, I know you should know what product require at this stage, ABBA, you should know what a product requirement document is. Yeah, you should. So now when you're writing your product requirement document, right, you want to write product vision. There is always like a space where you need to capture the product vision. Do you know that? Now we are going to be talking about product vision and product strategy, like the strategy today. So let's picture this. Let's say you are in a product meeting, right? And your stakeholders are throwing ideas left and right, and someone asks, but what is our product vision? And yes, we want to build this amazing application, but what is our product vision? And most times there is always this awkward silence if you do not know what your product vision is. Sometimes I've realized that most times we just want to know what we want to build. We don't really understand it. We don't capture the vision. We just know that this is the solution, right? And you are sitting there like, well, this person is confused. This is Tammy and she's confused. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what product vision is. But don't worry. By the end of this video, right, you will be this person instead. Hey, tell me that he's not confused. This is the confident product manager, right? So yes, that is what you are going to be at the end of today's topic. So let's get into it. The first part is the foundation. When we say foundation, is it the foundation we apply on our faces or the foundation that we use to build our houses? All right, sorry. So we are going to say, okay, what is the foundation now? What even is product vision? See, the thing is, let's start with the basics rather. Because I know some of you are thinking vision, strategy, roadmap. Are they not the same thing? But no. They are not the same thing, right? They are not. Yes, when you think about it, right, you feel like, oh, these things, they are actually the same, but they are not the same thing. So your vision, let's think of you are planning a road trip. So let's say, oh, you want to travel outside of Nigeria, you want to go to America, but you want to explore so many things or so many places in America, right? So let's think about it this way. What is going to be your vision for that road trip? Your vision is going to be your dream destination. So we want to experience the most amazing national parks in America. That is your vision. Now your strategy is your route and approach. Okay, how do I get to this place? How do we do it? Where are we going to go from point A to point B? How are we going to navigate those points? That is your strategy. So we are going to say, oh, we will drive the scenic route. We are going to camp instead of hotels. And we are also going to visit during off-peak seasons. Do you understand? Vision, strategy. Now, what is your roadmap? So your roadmap is your day-by-day itinerary. Do you understand? That is your roadmap. Okay, so 7 to 8 o'clock, we are going to wake up. 8 to 9 a.m., we are going to do this. 10 to, do you understand? So that is your vision, your strategy, and your roadmap. Now, let's see. A product vision is your North Star. Do you know what North Star is? It's actually a metric. So your product vision is your North Star. It is inspirational, aspirational, and it answers the question, what change do we want to create in the world? I know that all of us that we are building products, when we are asked, we say, oh, we want to contribute to the something of the society. Yes. So that should be your product vision. What change, what thing are you going to, what has been done? What do you want to, is there a gap. During my products, whenever I meet with my supervisor, he's always saying that something that you want to do is knowledge gap. You want to fill the knowledge gap. You want to see if there are lapses, loopholes, and da 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 da. So yes, that is your frame. What do you want to change? What do you want to create in the word? So here is a real world example. You know Airbnb, right? Airbnb. All of you that are always using Airbnb. Yes. So Airbnb's vision is not to be the biggest hotel booking platform. What they wanted to do is to create a world where anyone can belong anywhere. Do you see the difference? One is a business goal, the other paints a picture of a better future. That is, you can see the difference now. So your vision, like when you think about vision, you're thinking about as far as you can see, like how far can you see? That is your vision. So it doesn't just capture the now, it also pictures the future, what is going to happen in the future. Now the second part is the vision framework. How do we build our North Star? How do we build it? So how do you actually create a compelling vision? When they say, oh, what is the vision for this product, how do you create like a compelling vision statement? So I'm going to teach you my impact framework. When you come into my workstation now, you see like acronyms everywhere, design, because that is even how I study. I love using acronyms. So I have this acronym like impact, IMPACT framework. Yeah, I made it work. I made it up, but actually it works, and that is why I want to teach you about it. So the I is inspirational, the M is memorable, the P is purpose driven, the A is achievable but ambitious, and the C is customer centric, and the T time bound, like sort of right time bound. So let's break this down with a fun activity. Let's say we are building a fitness application. I've been going to the gym back to back now, so this is like the best thing I can use presently. So now we are going to create two versions of product vision statement. Now the first version is to be the number one fitness app with 10 million users. Even though now the second vision statement is to empower everyone to discover joy in movement and build lifelong healthy habits. So tell me, which one makes you want to jump out of bed and start coding? I know it. I know it. Is that how they say? I know you know it. So yes, which of those two statements would make you want to, like, would get you excited? So yes, now I want to give you this pro tip, right? When you are writing your product vision statement, use emotional language. Don't just say, oh, we want to optimize user engagement. My dad doesn't know what optimized user engagement is. Some other people do not understand what user engagement is. That term could be used between your team members, not like outside or users, that external users that want to use the application. They don't understand it. But you can say something like, we want to help people connect meaningfully. It is very simple, very very easy to understand. We want to help people connect meaningfully. Now the second thing is paint a picture. So you are looking at that product and you're thinking, what does success look like? What does it feel like? Okay, this product, after we've built it, right, what does success, what are we going to see from this product that will make us know that yes, this product is successful? You want to paint a picture. Now the third thing is you want to make it personal. Would I be excited to work toward this vision ever if they tell me that, okay, we want to build a product, please can you leave this department, can you come and join them in this, and they tell me what the product vision is? Will I get excited about it, or will I just look at, yeah, why have you people brought me out of this place to come and join you people? Because do you understand now? So you want to make it personal. Now let's go from vision to strategy. I hope I've been able to clear what product vision is. So now let's move to strategy. So here's the thing about strategy that nobody tells you. Strategy is about saying no more than saying yes. So when you're working on product strategy, right, you are going to be saying a lot of no more than you will be saying yes. So let me tell you a story. Netflix had a vision to transform how people consume entertainment. But what was their strategy? Their strategy, right? They said no to being in theaters. They said no to producing all types of content, no to competing on price alone, and also no to trying to please everyone, because they know they are not jollof rice. Now what did they say yes to? They said yes to data driven personalization, original content creation, being watching experiences, and global expansion. Like most countries now, when you ask, they will say, oh, they have Netflix in XYZ country. Do you understand? So it's not just limited to just a region. It is actually global. So that is what we want to understand about strategy. So let's look at the scope framework for strategy. For products, we use the impact framework, right? For strategy, now we are going to use scope, SCOPE. Now, scope is S for segmentation. Who are we serving? Who are we serving? Okay, these are the people that we want to serve with this product. The C part is channels. So how do we reach them? These people that we want to serve, how are we going to, how are they going to get our products? How do we reach them? The O is offerings. What are we building? Is it fintech? Is it health tech? Is it ed tech? Is it a data management application? You want to know what are we building. Then the P is positioning. How are we different? There are so many, like I said last week, right? So many applications out there, and when you look at it, really we are actually serving, we are actually doing the same thing, but positioning now differentiates A from B. How are we different from this other party? And the E part is execution. So how do we win? There are already too many people in the market, but how do we, what do we leverage on? What is going to be our selling point? How do we win in this everly competitive markets? So do you see, that is scope. So now let's apply this to our fitness app. I feel like we should give it a name now, but really I don't know. But let's apply it to our fitness application. What is going to be our vision? Empowering joy in movement. If everybody wants to get out of bed, right, so that we can move very well, we can live a healthy life. So yes, empowering joy in movement. Now, what is going to be our S segmentation? Busy professionals who hate traditional gyms. That is going to be our segmentation. Busy professionals. Busy professionals, those are the people we are serving. Now, the channels. So do we want to do web? Do we want to do mobile? Do we understand that? Channels is mobile first, then social media, then workplace, wellness programs. Those are the channels. Now, offerings, we are going to offer customers, our users, 15 minutes workouts, community challenges, habit tracking. That is the offerings. Now, positioning, how are we different? Fitness that fits your life, not the other way around, not the life that fits your fitness. But fitness that fits your life. So it's not the other way around. Now, what is the execution plan? AI part, personalization. And the reason why I actually mentioned AI is because you have to go with the trend. As a product manager, don't say, oh, AI is overrated. Ah, my dear, are you joking? So you have to look at what is in vogue, what is trending. Execution is going to be like AI powered personalization, gamification, social accountability. So can you see how the strategy flows from the vision? So we are not excluding the vision out of our strategy plan. It is that strategy here is from that vision that you've written. So now let's look at the reality check. These are common pitfalls and how to avoid them. So let's look at it. Real talk now. I've seen so many product visions and strategies that look amazing on paper, but they crash and burn in reality. So let me save you from these painful mistakes. Now, mistake number one, the generic vision. This one, if I should, even, I feel like you should know it in the heart of your heart. This is the one that most of us, this is the one that we do right now. It's be like, oh, to be the leading provider of innovative solutions. Everybody, you can type this thing on Google and you see how many organizations actually have the same generic vision. Ah, uh, just put it on Google, just search. So if I can copy and paste your vision to any company in any industry, it is not a vision, it's a corporate word salad. Everybody eats, we are eating your product. So yes, now the second mistake is the impossible dream. Oh, Mr. Dreamer, you do dream, you are a dreamer, you are Joseph. Now to end, this is what you guys will say. We are here to end word hunger with our meal planning app. Ooh, I don't understand. Who are you? Jesus the Savior. I mean, you want to end hunger. Yes, I love the ambition, but your vision needs to be connected to what you can actually influence. Are you sure that you can erase hunger in the land? Are you sure? Now, the third mistake is the strategy soup. When your strategy tries to do everything for everyone, you cannot satisfy everybody. When your strategy tries to do everything for everyone, you end up doing nothing for no one. So focus should be your superpower. And that's something I've realized, that most application, right? When you see that they will say, oh, they are e-hailing app or something, then the next thing they are doing some other things on the application, you see that one out of those offerings will suffer, one will have to give. Why? At most they will just focus on one, while the other one is suffering, because at the beginning that is not what they intended to do, but now they are doing everything. So now I want you to tell me the most generic product vision you've ever heard. Don't name companies, so don't let them come and sue us. No, 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 don't let them come out. But just share the terrible vision. Just put it there. So let's learn from each other's pain. Do you get me? So now let's talk about it. Just drop it in the comments. Don't name. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Now, so some of the solutions that I was able to come up with is one, the grammar test, right? Like I mentioned, my dad. So let's do the grammar test. And the grammar test is that, can your grandma understand or remember your vision? If my dad doesn't understand my vision, he cannot remember it, he doesn't even understand it, then something is wrong. So I have to simplify it, because people need to understand it. Now the second one is the unique test. Google your vision. If you find identical ones, you need to start over. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you have to be extremely different, but then if it is like everybody's, like you've seen like 10, 20 companies using the same lines, then something is wrong. So if you find anyone that is identical with that product vision, just start over. Don't worry, don't do anything, just start over. Now the third one is the passion test. Does your vision make your team excited to work late? I mean late by your closing hour is 9 to 5. Don't spill over. So yes, does that vision does it make your team excited to work late? If not, you're not there yet. You're not, I mean 5 p.m. Please. You're not there yet. So you need to create a vision that gets everybody excited. Like, guy, what are we doing today? Guy, what are we doing today? So now let's put it all together. Do we understand? Let's put it all together. So let's look at this. I'm going to walk you through creating a vision and strategy for a fictional product, and you can follow along with your own product idea. So our case study today is going to be Study Buddy. So we want to create an app that helps college students study more effectively. So let's apply our frameworks. The first one is craft the vision using impact. That was what I used for vision, right? So what change do we want to create? How do we make it inspirational? What's the emotional core? That is for impact. Now, to transform every student's relationship with learning, from stressful cramming to confident mastery, that is a very beautiful. But if you have like probably something else for our study body, probably a product vision statement that is better than that one that I just said, drop it in the comment section. I want to hear. Now, the other one is that we want to build our strategy using scope, impact, then scope. So now the segmentation is college students struggling with study habits. College student, like secondary students now. College students, they are in college. so so secondary students, right, rather struggling with study habits. Now, what is the channel? Our channels are campus partnerships, social media, and also word of mouth. Those are the channels. That's how we are going to get to them. Now, what is our offerings? We are offering spaced repetition, study groups, progress tracking. Those are some of the things that we are going to be offering. Then positioning, we are going to say study smarter, not harder. That is how we want to position ourselves. We are not saying that students are going to study so much that they don't even remember so many things, but they are going to study smarter, not just studying harder. Now, what is the execution? We are looking at gamification, we are looking at AI part scheduling, we are also looking at peer accountability. Now, do we understand? Now, so the reality check is that we are going to look at, does this vision pass our three tests? Does it pass it? If it does, pum pum pum, we take it. Then the second one is, does our strategy clearly say what we won't do? So that sales team will not start selling what we said we will not do. So we are going to say, oh, does our strategy clearly say what we are not going to do on that application? Fine, it might still come on board, but probably for MVP version 1, this is what we are not going to do. Does it capture it? Then can we measure progress towards this vision? Don't look at me like you don't understand what's measuring progress, qualitative or quantitative. So now just let me know, take 5 minutes right now and just apply these frameworks to that product idea that you have. So you know what to do. Just write it down. I really want you to practice as I'm explaining this thing so that you get used to it and you don't forget. So if you've done that, just drop your vision statement in the comments. I do read them though, but if you don't want to share, I just want you to understand what we are talking about here. So always note those things down. Now let's move on. um how do you now make all of these things, how do you make them stick? Like, oh, I've said something, I've said a lot about vision, I've said some things about framework, I've said something about strategy and their frameworks too. So how do we make it stick? The way you are going to make it stick is by communicating and implementing. So implementation and communication. So here's the thing nobody talks about: having a great vision and strategy is only 50% of the battle. The other 50%, it is getting everyone on your team to actually use them. So your vision is not a poster on the wall, it's a story you tell every single day. Do you understand? It's not just, oh, this is it, we've written it down, oh, this is our vision, this is our kiniko, but it's actually a story. It's actually something that you say till everyone understand that when you come inside, they know that the first thing you want to say is, hello, gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. So here is how you do it. Now, the story formula is current state. Right now, students are stressed and overwhelmed by studying. Remember our application, study body. Now, the vision state is, imagine if every student felt confident and in control of their learning. That is your vision state. Now, what is my role? My role is, I am building the bridge between these words, these two words. So the current state is they are struggling. What I want to do is to build confidence and also control for students. Do we understand now? So how do you make it stick? You start every product meeting with this vision. I remember, is it school on the assembly ground now? They will tell you to recite something. I can't. Is it your national Arabic school anthem so that it will stick? I still remember Igomode Grammar School anthem. So you start every product meeting with the vision. What you are going to do is you are going to use it to make tough decisions. Does this move us toward confident mastery? You're asking yourself, does it move us toward confidence mastery? Also, you need to create like visual artifacts, not just documents. I feel like people are more pictorial than saying notes. Do you get? So create visual artifacts. Also celebrate wins that align with your vision. You people eat this milestone, celebrate it, celebrate your team, ginger them, let them continue to put in more effort, and also share customer stories that prove that you are making progress. So if there is any customer story, customer, they came back and they said, oh, we are so happy with this thing, share it. That's a win, that's a milestone. And you also need to communicate it to your team so that they can do better. Now, measurement is not just quantitative, right? You need to measure your vision, but not everything is quantifiable, but you can track. I think most times, right, you should be able to track. So you want to track customer sentiment surveys, customers pleased with that application. You also want to track feature usage that aligns with your vision. So probably you said, oh, XYZ in the future gets people, 100 people to onboard, that. I'm just saying that should not be like your vision, though. But then you should be able to like track it. Okay, feature usage that aligns with that vision that you've written. Also, team alignment scores, your team members, your product development team, QA, business, everybody, like what is the alignment? Are they into, do they key inside or into that product vision? And also customer success stories, like I mentioned earlier. Oh, we've in this month alone, we've gotten like 3 4 customer success stories. It's a win. You should record that. You should celebrate that. So the key is mixing quantitative and qualitative metrics. So you're not going to do away with this one. You're actually going to mix everything together. So to be honest, I hope that with everything that I've said, really, there's actually something that you've gained from this whole discussion about product vision and also product strategy. So let's wrap that up for today. We've tried. Let's go and relax. So what have we covered today? We covered the difference between vision and strategy. Remember our road trip analogy, right? And what else did we talk about today? The impact framework for creating compelling visions. And we also talk about the scope framework for building strategy, common pitfalls and how to avoid them, and also real world workshop approach. Real world study body, that's reward though. So and what else did we talk about? We talk about how to make it stick with your team. That is communication and implementation. But here's the thing, right? Knowledge without action is just entertainment. For example, now I feel like I hope I'm not just entertaining you people. Hope it's not like you just like to come and be listening. I hope you're actually getting something. So knowledge without action, without you practicing all of these things that I said, you're not going to grow. No, no, to be honest, you're not going to grow. So knowledge without action is just entertainment. I'm just going to be a clown here, just making funny faces and that's it. But here is the challenge, right? Here is your challenge for this week. You need to pick one product you are working on or you want to work on, right? You need to apply the impact framework to create a vision statement. And also, I want to be so proud of myself. I wanted to share in the comments with the hashtag Vision Challenge. I actually feel like we are getting there where we start getting people to start dropping comments. Like I'll be seeing like 20, 30 comments. What do you think? Yes, when you're big, you're big. So I'll personally review them really and I'll give feedback. If you drop those comments, I'll definitely review them and I'll give feedback. So if this video has helped you level up your product thinking, right? You know what to do. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and smash the share button. Just those three things now. Just do them. Kia kia, I'm waiting. So also tell me what's your biggest challenge with your product vision and strategy. You can drop the comments. Just drop it in the comments. Your question might become next week video topic, right? So always drop comments for me. I love to read from you people. And yes, thanks for watching. I remember great products start with great vision. Until next time, keep building amazing things. Love you. Bye.